Oh, it's been a while since I've seen this screen. Hello there, everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Eador Genesis New Horizons modded. And it has been a while since I've seen this screen. It's been, I think, 4 days since I last recorded the campaign. And I still have a bit of a backlog to upload. I think part 206 just went up on my channel. And this is part 210. So bear with me as I try to remember what it was that we did in the last episode. I think what we had done is we had defeated Oyenor an episode before that. And in the last episode, we began securing more provinces, leveling ourselves up a little bit more. We hired a 4th hero, and we declared war on Vianta. And we have greatly extended our provinces' holdings, our domain and the territory under our control. It is now turn 123. We have 131 victories as well. My goodness, that's at least one battle every single turn. We have 45 provinces under our control, earning 204 gold per turn and 42 gems per turn, which is very good considering the size of our armies as well, and we have a sizable amount of gems at the very least saved up also. With one revert counted against us because the game crashed as well. I hate you, game. That prevented us from getting some medals at the end of the game. But otherwise, things are going rather well for us. I'm tempted to delay the raffle stomping, people still say raffle stomping, of Vianta, so I can actually get these places explored on the map here. So we may delay our conquering of her entirely and for a little bit. What else is going on in the last episode? We still have not built a tier 3 unit, nor a tier 3 spell school. We actually have to unlock the Alchemist Guild to do that. And it's probably not going to be happening, is my guess at this rate. Oh, or maybe it will. After all, if our Elven Grove only requires Stone Hedge to create, maybe we'll actually put 1 or 2 of these guys out into our armies. Speaking of our armies, Valor is level 20, having achieved the rank of Marshal, I think an episode or 2 ago. Hasn't leveled a whole lot because we're letting the enemy armies flee instead of fighting them. We should realistically just kill the enemy armies for the tiny bit of experience points and loot it gives us, but no. I'd rather spare you guys the suffering of me doing such easy battles, so we will continue to allow them to run wherever we meet them, assuming that they do so. In any case, I've been rattling off about what he's got for level up, so we'll do that again in this episode. Range Tactics 5, Defensive Tactics 2, Discipline 3, Maneuvering 5, Logistics 5, and Leadership 1. His army, as you can see here, consists of mostly Tier 2 units, and almost entirely consists of ranged units as well. No significantly powerful spells, with the possible exception of Mass Healing, and no fantastic items. Or rather, I should say, nothing really extraordinary for the equipment he's wielding. His power comes from his units, not from himself. Alaren, who you might see is level 21, 1 level higher than Valor. This is because he hasn't been doing much province taking, and instead has been clearing locations. As an Arc Druid now, he's gained 4 more summoning power. He has gained web immunity now. Oh, in addition to entangling immunity. Okay, he can no longer be webbed. That's amazing. Spells now consume 50% fewer gems. His range attack is increased by 8 and energy control by 4, making him a real beast if he ever decides to use wands. As for his army, it's mostly monsters. Is that right? Oh, no. It's mostly humanoids still. But he's got a nice variety of monsters to help him out. He's got a Sorcerer's Wand on him as a form of weak ranged attack in case we decide to swap out the Traveling Staff. But since he's all about summoning, we'll probably be leaving him using the staff until at least we get 2 more points in Wand Master, assuming we go that route. His spells are pretty amazing. He's got an actually tier 4 spell we've been using called Supreme Power, and I've checked, by the way, And Supreme Power is actually available in the Tier 4 good, what was it, the light spells? The good spells. Ones that have, like, Bless or Healing. This is available to take there. That's impressive, because this is a very powerful spell. I like this very much, or at least it's very useful for our army to do so much damage at range in particular. For equipment, he's okay. Nothing really fantastic on him, with the possible exception of the Gloves of Incarnation. Other than that, though, he's just average. It's been his summons which are doing all the work for him. And in the last episode, Supreme Power pulling the weight to let him beat battles he would otherwise struggle to do. Grim is almost level 7, and he's got some actually good gear to go with him as well. Boots of Valor, Paladin's Cloak, Paladin's Helmet, Dwarven Maul, some good gear to help him out, and he's been taking advantage of that to beat locations that would otherwise be too strong for him. Speaking of, by the way, of heroes, I almost forgot, we should cover what Lauren has for his skills. Concentration 2, Magic Power 3, Summoning 3, Wisdom 3, Diplomacy 3, Reaction 3, Pathfinding 3, Scouting 1, and Wand Master 1. For Grim, it's Constitution 1? Yep. Blacksmithing 3. Defensive... Armor Master 1. Weapon Master 1. And Athletics 1 for him. His army is lower level, but, well, whatever. They're helping him win, and that's fantastic as well. We haven't lost too many units with him either, if I recall correctly, which is good. And finally, we have Skeeter the Scout, who I believe we hired last episode. Already at level 4, we've given him some good gear, because we were able to pick up some of this as we continue to adventure with our other heroes. The Troll's Jacket is a very nice item in particular. 5 defense, 5 range defense, and regeneration 4. His army consists of C, Froscador, B, and myself. All retired from doing the battles with our higher level characters, in exchange for going back to helping this hero beat up low-level things again. Oh, right, and we also have, I forgot, this Crossbow of Wrath, which is amazing. With the Elven Bow, I think we just picked up Elven Arrows from someplace, so that would be helpful for Skeeter. But we probably should stick with the Crossbow of Wrath by default, given its power. Alright, and I think that does it for the summary, everyone, so let me stop the recording really quick. And with that intro saved off, we can now talk about what we're doing. So, Grim is just exploring locations to let them grow, trying to get their explored percentage up higher. Alarin is preparing to deal with Dariel after we defeat Vianta. So he's going to be hanging around here, clearing locations, and exploring while we're waiting for that to happen, to wrap up. We already covered what Grim is doing. Skeeter is apparently heading over to this village, I suppose to clear out a bunch of these locations next. He does have to kill brigands. It would be nice to get another quest completed, so we will attempt to do that. While we're here, we did build structures already. And Valor. Over here is stopping towards Vianta. I found 2 provinces, which are 75% explored, which means that we found where Vianta is located. She is here. I'll be very surprised if she's not. So Valor is moving to this location to take it, and then we'll see if Vianta is indeed there. I'm tempted, though, to not immediately conquer her, but instead swing back and begin getting more of this area mapped out, since I wouldn't mind getting the medal for exploring the entire shard. We've already unlocked? We've cleared a huge amount of the Fog of War already on this shard, and given the strength of Vianta, I think we'll be strong enough to handle her if she comes back, if her heroes come back again without too much trouble. Which is to say, if she resurrects them, brings them back and begins trying to conquer my provinces, we can probably deal with that without too much issue. Alright, so did I build buildings already? Let's go ahead and build our stone hedge. We have all the necessary resources to do so. It'll give us an ancient pyramid, I think one of them, and it unlocks it like the Elven Grove. which is fantastic because we have everything we need to build this building and get us an actual tier 3 unit in our armies. Alright, and I think that's it. Oh, no, rituals. We should cast rituals. You know what? I think I cast rituals off screen to make sure I would do so. Yes, in fact, I know I did. So, I've cast Gifts of Earth on ritual. And I know I've done something else off screen, but I don't remember what it was. Because it's been, I think, 3 or 4 days since last recorded. So we will just keep advancing the turn. The Hero Valor has entered the province of Wind Waste. These lands belong to the ruler Vianta. The local guards attempt to retreat without a fight. It's the guards' guard. Again, I'm just going to let them leave. The Hero Alarin has reached the tent of a tanner, trading in different kinds of leather armor. It looks like the owner is afraid of robbers, so he keeps a significant company of guards around. Dwarf, Runesmith, Springald, Scorpion, Trebuchet, Earthshaker. Sounds like an amazing army. We're not here to attack, though. We're here to enter the shop and go shopping. See the hero, the owner gabbles joyfully. The best leather armor at the most moderate prices. All our goods are of excellent quality and exceptional rarity. Take a look and make your choice. I'd like to make a special order, said Alarin, the powerful druid. Unfortunately, I have too much work on my hands at the moment, said the shopkeeper, who's looked over at his guards to make sure that Alarin wouldn't be too upset with his statement. So I'm not accepting any new orders. That's fine. Let me look at the goods. So what does he have? And also importantly, do I have anything I want to sell? We're not going to need that leather bracer anymore. I think we'll leave this behind for Skeeter the Scout. I'll just sell that off as well. I'm never going to use... Well, I guess we might use the Sphere Control Team if you do use the Sorcerer's Wand. You should take both of them. The Merchant's Pendant, you don't need... You're not using at the moment, but I guess we'll hold on to it. The rest of these spells I want. Oh, right! Summon Rat Swarm! Let's take that for Alarin and get that slotted him if we can. And what does he have for sale here? Marauder's Bracers. Plus 3 hit points, looting plus 1. And he's selling 2 of them, huh? We have the Bandit's... We don't have the Bandit's Bow. I don't have the Bandit's Jacket. Okay. I think we still buy this. It's more hit... It's as many hit points as our Silk Bracers. Plus 1 looting. For 450 and 9 gems, I think that's worth it. Drow Jacket. Defense plus 3. Range defense plus 4. Wounding strike plus 1. But I think I've got decent armor on all my characters already, so we don't need this. Belt of Valor. 3 hit points, 2 morale, 1 counterattack. Could be good for our warrior. I think we can probably splurge for that. Let's do it. There's not enough space. I'll think about it. Okay. And we found her. And she just has the adventurers guarding her province. Vianta, we can slaughter you if I so desire. I don't know if I desire. So... Oh, she lost this province at this province at some point. I'm going to put some guards here. Actually, I guess... Oh, I just realized I spent a lot of money. I don't want to have to reconquer this province, but I guess I don't mind if I do have to do that. It's going to be the Dryad group that we end up fighting if Vianta decides to attack this province. So if I plan to come back here, I don't want to even build an outpost. I'm just going to have to reconquer Vianta's... as she takes these provinces, and she will, we will just come back here and retake them again. So let's put some mercenaries here. And I'll build a storehouse. Valinar, you arguably should get, I guess, a Swiller's Jacket, because it does a little more than your armor does currently for you. And you know what? As long as you remember to check you each turn, you can wear the Merchant's Pendant and give us 10 more gold income each turn. I'm not going to swap out any more gear on you. And you don't need any of this equipment either. Okay, so if I'm going to be doing some exploring, I guess the faster I double back and get this area mapped, the faster we can stay around Vianta and claim provinces that as she retakes them. So we'll march here then and take out these guards. These guards. Alarin, let's have you fight the orcs that are here. Assuming I don't know what's already here. What's here, by the way? Oh, that's not my province. Okay. Skeeter the Scout can fight the gang of robbers. Valor will fight the orcs. Grim. Can you beat any of these with what you have? A Cyclops will be tough for you alone. You can't take more than 2 hits, and you're died on the second hit if it hits you. So no, you can't defeat a Cyclops. Doesn't say great Cyclops, though, just a Cyclops, so it's not that cool of a Cyclops. Engineers? Can we defeat the Engineers? Not with one movement, we won't get there fast enough. Let's just explore with him. And I spent too much money, so we cannot build the Elven Grove. So let's go ahead and end our turn. We can build one more building, though, and we should do that. So we've been conquering a bunch of Vianta provinces, so these are probably still not fully outfitted. We haven't completely filled out the room with structures, so we'll continue to do that. And let's go. I'm going to fight this group. So, the Hero of Valor has entered the province of Shadowed Vale. These lands belong to the ruler of Vianta. The local guards retreat to fight. We're going to actually fight them. Because I do need the experience points. So, let's do this. And I think this will be fine. This will be fine. Let's get started. And we can pretty much kill these guys whenever we wish. Oh my god, is it really going to be one hit to kill each individual enemy? No, it won't be. But it'll be very close. Actually, this is so fast, we should be killing these armies wherever we find them. We're gonna 2-round them, and they won't even get a chance to hurt any of us. Yeah, that's so easy. Okay. We kill the guard wherever we find him from now on. 142 bucks for the fight is also very nice. Ammo for you. The hero ski road locates a secret lair of bandits, an outpost of sorts, it seems. There appears to be a horde of treasures guarded. 4 brigands. This is what we're here for. Rather, 1 gang leader and 3 brigands, but this was, again, what we're here for. We set our army up. I think this will do. You move up. This is our slinger, and oh, we have the crossbow equipped, right? So we can probably one-hit kill a brigand. hear that a lot. Or actually, not very much more. Not much more because this is the last guy. Our healer leveled up. Give him a hit point. Raise zombie, which we don't care about. Well, actually, I guess maybe we do. 122 gold, 11 gems for the battle. While exploring the province of Mountain Steppes, the hero Grim found a knowledge store. Let's examine it. The hero Grim has reached a building with a peaked roof. Judging by a sign over the entrance, it's a magic scroll shop. It looks like the owner is afraid of robbers, so he keeps a significant company of guards around. They are Ikari. Interesting. And they are too strong for you, Grim, but we're not here to fight them. We're here to enter the shop. Seeing the hero, the owner makes a magic pass with his hand, and the shop's interior is suddenly illuminated with a greenish magic light. Scrolls, spells, secret knowledge, forbidden manuscripts. Make your choice. My choice is to make a special order. I have too much work on my hands at the moment, so I'm not accepting any new orders. Let me look at the goods then. And what are you selling? Rain of Stones, Dark Steel. Increases attack and counterattack of the target by 2 points. Grants armor piercing and melee attack. Target unit will curse and lower enemies' morale by 2 with each successful melee attack. Lasts 4 turns. That sounds amazing. I would love a Dark Steel. It's also $450 if I want that. Thematically, I would want that for Grim if I make him a Dark Knight, which was the plan. But that's going to take a... I don't know if I want to spend the money just for that at this point, so no. Summon Fiend. Dark Resurrection. A friendly unit needs to be sacrificed for its incantation. Resurrects a friendly unit with half its health. Amount of hit points restored slightly increases with the catches. Oh, okay, so you killed like a weak unit to restore a powerful unit. These are some pretty cool Dark Knight spells Grim could get, but... Hallucination. This lowers the range attack of all units by 5? 3. Reduces the missile attack of all ranged enemy units by 3. Lasts 5 turns. That's probably worth it. Cloud of Terror. Invulnerability. These are all tier 4 spells. Mass Suicide. So we'll take the Hallucination for you. Actually, no, I won't. Because it's going to be some time until you're level 10. I'd rather have the money to spend it on current things. But while we are here, we can swap out your normal belt for the Belt of Valor. And as long as I'm here, I'm going to swap out anything else. I'll go with this. Near Alarin is approached the deserted ruins of a city of the ancients. Often an ancient artifact or some other treasures hidden by the current occupants of ruins can be found in such places. Scouting has revealed that the ancient ruins are not as deserted as they may appear at first sight. 7 enemies. This would be good for Grim to fight. These are too easy for Alarin, so I'm just going to retreat from this one. Monsterologists in the province of Honeybee Meadows have discovered a rare species of weaver spider. These large spiders are known to make an unusually strong and elastic web, and clothes made out of their web are of great value. Unfortunately, weaver spiders are terribly poisonous. One bite from such a creature is deadly. Leave the spiders in peace. I'll think about it. Alright, Valor. So, Vianta did resurrect her people, so we can keep pushing forward. Pub, build a tavern. Put some guards here. And I think I want to be down one more before I drop a watchman. We actually probably want to be here. Holy Lands, held by Vianta. I guess we continue to attack Vianta. So let's do that. Alarin, there's nothing there for you to fight. That's not our province. Giant spiders, lizard men. We'll have you come down here. Grim, let's explore here one more round at least to get that explore percentage higher. And Skeeter, you beat those enemies, but you didn't complete your quest. You need 2 more brigands. There are no more brigands in this area, but you're here, so we should continue to do battles. So we'll fight the swamp creatures. We should cast rituals, if we can cast any. Miracle of Nature can be cast. Where's a province that could afford to have that cast on them? Let's put it in Natazir, Lanashar's old province. And at home, we'll build that Elven Grove. We can get Forest Keepers, and we can upgrade... Oh, it's an upgrade! We can upgrade sawmills and provinces to an Elven sawmill. We're just going to beat up the guards guard wherever we find them. If you're here... And you still can't shoot. You have to move you up just one.
Oh!
I almost feel bad for this.
Oh! Oh!
That's it. That's all we need to do that turn. Oh, poor guard's guard. Any army would struggle for this. Well, actually, that's not true. Demons could do decently well against this ranged attack army. They're fast, they hit hard, they have decent hit points.
Oh! Oh!
But this army's just too slow. It cannot engage this in any way. The crossbowmen don't have the range; they have to move up, and we outrange them. It's over. 160 bucks, and Valor has leveled again. Let's take leadership 2. +1 morale and 5% more experience for the army. He himself gained a hit point. Oh, it's interesting. He gained a hit point. It didn't say health or anything of the sort, so I guess he doesn't gain anything else that's unlocked, or at least not yet. Or maybe there's... Oh, at least I thought it said hit points. Maybe it did say +1 health. I didn't think it did, though. For you little workmen, I don't intend to have you do anything when it comes to fighting. I guess we'll give you an attack. This Pathfinder doesn't have a medal. He will get the ranged attack medal. We should probably give you... Either of these is good. Resistance medal. You already have a precise shot. You don't get another one. The hero ski road has reached an entrance to a sewage. It doesn't seem to be abandoned. There are many traces of the local residents remove any doubts. While you decide to leave or stay, they arrive. Basilisk, swamp dragonfly, and giant slug. I think there's probably 2 basilisks here. And Skeeter is smart enough to do this battle, so we're going to stay. He can get the hill. And we start. 2 slugs! Oh! Alright, that doesn't change things much. We have to start with the swamp dragonfly dying. It's just a little too quick. Rest and turn. You're going for this hill, aren't you, friend? I know you are. Well, you can have the hill, because you'll die shortly after you take it. Yeah, look at all that stamina I drain. I'm amazing. We can let that thing crawl up a bit before we engage it with my front line. Now you're gonna spit on Frosgador. I can let you do that once, as long as someone else moves up to stop this from hitting. And that will do. We can now kill the slug. You guys can beat up that. You can't win. What are you talking about, Skeeter? +1 health? And I guess it'll be Diplomacy 3. We can send him into shops to buy things cheaper for us. I don't really need any of this. I guess I'll take a counterattack. Word of Ice. Immobilizes the target and inflicts 8 points of magic damage on it. The target's armor is increased by 2. Lasts for 4 turns. Grim Explored 7%. He's leveled up. I want Athletics 3 on him, so he doesn't have a Speed 1 thanks to his armor. So we're going to grab Athletics 2. I'll think about it. An adventurer from the province of Dorat offers to sell you a map leading to a treasury of the ancients that he discovered in your lands. He's asking for 100 gold for the map. I don't need it. Politely refuse. Sometimes it's a fake map, you get nothing. Other times it's a real map, you get a special location. Well, I don't know if it's a special location, but it reveals ancient guards or something of the sort. But in this case, I can't afford it because we don't have that much money. A Savage Wood. This is where I would want to put my guard. So we're going to go and fight it. We'll put some guards here. We will put down a pub. This is 64% explored. Probably put a granary there. Alarin, we're going to be dropping Sasha E from your group. Because now when you cast spells, they're even higher level creatures. A giant eagle. I didn't realize that was an option for us, a permanent creature. Actually, no. It shouldn't be called that. I know what to call this. Yes! America. All right. Level 28 also. Level 28 America. That's the best type. High-level America. All right. Well, we're here. Let's fight the giant spiders. Grim, one more turn of exploring. Let's get this place over 50%. And that's good. There'll be no loafers, though. Who's not doing something? Skirad. So let's fight some... I guess some Tomb Guardians. How's your equipment holding up? In good shape. Tomb Guardians can get flaming arrows put on them. We didn't build anything back in our domain. We don't really need a tanner since we have quite a few tanner shops around, so the mail maker might be the better thing to up level. Unless, do I want to build any other buildings? Oh, actually, yeah, let's build a Swamp Trappers Guild, so we can use eggs. And that will be good. Ooh, a tough battle. The Hero Valor has started, well, maybe. The Hero Valor has started working his way through the untrodden jungle of the province of Xantar Wood. Unfortunately, he manages to notice the huge spiders crawling about in the dark thicket before they rush to attack. 9 spiders. Giant spider, bird eater, ripper, swallower. Nice. The ripper is the leveled up bird eater, the swallower is the leveled up ripper. Valnar says we will eradicate them, and as long as I make my target do my target preference correctly, I think we will. Let's attack. I need to pay perhaps a little more attention to my setup this time. Swift Player, you are basically going to be useless because, well, not useless, but I really need to swap you out for another range unit instead. I think this is an acceptable starting position. We'll go with this to start. All right. Haven't seen these in some time. Swallower is by far the most dangerous one. If we can hit it now, that would be best, but I don't think anything's in range before it enters the forest. Unfortunately, that's not going to be the case. So it's going to have more range defense. Ooh, a lot of range defense in there, actually, because it has Force Knowledge 4. Webbing it only will delay it for the turn I web it on, so we're not going to waste the web. And I don't think anything of mine can hit it, with the exception of maybe one of these two elves. Let's move you out, Sif Jeff's Pillar, so we can clear up get some space. And you too can actually shoot it. What's its magic defense? Let's use a magic weapon here, and use a special shot on the Swallower to start. Yeah, I need to focus on that to weaken it before it arrives in my lines. So I don't have to move you up, actually. Oh, maybe we can kill the Swallower. Almost could. These spiders can't engage me next turn. I don't think they're going to. And we've probably won this battle without taking even a single hit. They're thinking about it. I'm sure I mentioned the problem with healing is that you're not moving forward as much, or you're not attacking, which means you're dead. Which is what all those were. Now we could probably let Sif kill something. 15. It's quite a bit of range defense in there you got, sir. It didn't save you in the end. All we had to do is fire all arrows out on the trees. $508 is a good amount of spoils for that. Grouchish. One attack doesn't really help you, so we'll give you 2 morale. Adorkable. 2 more morale. As for my elves, I think a hit point for you. First aid. Ranged attack. Ranged attack. Armor-piercing shot. The province of Dorat has been invaded by a party of the ruler Vianta, headed by the hero Prevgar. 11 enemies, commander, militia, swordsman, bowman, horse archer, and a horseman. I'll destroy him. I'll let the AI do the battle. Oh, this is a fairy guard, so it's a good thing I did that. They weren't going to win no matter what. The province of Dorat has been conquered by the enemy. He's going to pay for this. The hero Skeeter approaches an ancient crypt. It looks like a burial vault of some ancient ruler or great warrior, and one is sure to find something valuable among the belongings of the deceased. And to encounter those guarding the peace of the dead as well. 3 enemies, Bone Spearman, Mummy, and a Reaper. You can absolutely defeat these, especially because you have flaming arrows. Reaper needs to die first. Reaper is dead. We'll kill that. I find it interesting that we don't... Oh, of course, Tim, you don't lower its stamina. It's undead. I thought undead were immune to stamina loss, but... That's interesting. I didn't realize that before. I figured we would still see its stamina decrease with sling stones. Not that it would just be impervious to the loss of stamina. But it's the same effect anyway. Do we kill it with a melee attack? I think we do. Who wants to get it? It should be C that gets it, because C has that one metal that does extra damage to undead, which would guarantee he doesn't take damage. Since he'll do enough to kill it. Yeah, this is junk. $164 though is nice. Within the province of Mound Steppes, the hero Grim found tower ruins. Let's examine it. The hero Grim has approached a half-destroyed ancient tower. The inhabitants of the old citadel have noticed him, preparing for battle. 16 enemies: militiaman, veteran slinger, brigand, ranger, thief, gang leader, thug, executioner, bowman. This is too strong for you, Grim, despite your good equipment. Your army will die around you, and then you will slowly die. The executioner actually is the only reason why I won't do this battle with you. Let's retreat. Otherwise, you could win. If you would lose your army, but you would still win. The hero Alarin has approached the deserted ruins of the City of the Ancients, offering an ancient artifact or some treasures, blah, blah, blah. 4 spiders. Alarin says the items aren't worth the trouble. I, in this case, disagree, because he's best suited to deal with spiders. None of my other, or Valor is, so we're going to attack. I'm still so sorry that you died, Dennis. You just commented on one of my videos about how nervous you are when I mentioned that you might die. And you died earlier on. Oh, man. If you guys want a higher tier unit, you can tell me. And if I could get to that tier to higher unit, I'll hire it instead. There's just no guarantee I'll keep that alive either as the adventure proceeds onward. Let's put the... we'll go with this. Let's start. Oh, I forgot. You have 2 movement now, Oodaloop. See? We can have you come down here to join us. And it just occurs to me, I forgot. I have overwhelming power. I should be looking to cast that. Let's make sure people are grouped together. But since I'm out of position, I'm going to cast a different spell to start. So... I could just root them. We'll do that to start. And only one of them is marching up. Okay. Supreme Power is next. We can get at least the eagle into it without too much trouble.
Deo gratias.
25 hit points. Does 27 damage. The wounded slightly. Guess who's coming for you, spiders? Everyone. Okay, now we just guarantee that our melee kills it. So Sasha D, you can kill this one. You can kill this one. Healer staff. Plus, so this could arguably be useful for Alarin. Since first off, it has vines entwined in it, and his staff on his model has the same. He wouldn't gain Skillful Spellcaster, though, so he'd be losing more stamina whenever he casts a spell. But he would gain the option to heal units himself if he needed to. But at 6 healing. I'm giving you this gift on behalf of the Forest Folk, Lotaeri. Accept it as a token of friendship and a symbol of peace between our races. I'll agree. Thank you, Dariel. No, can we give you a gift as well? Do I have anything I want to give him as a thanks? I'll give him the bird eater egg, I guess. We're never going to use it after all. Even though we just built the thing that lets us use eggs, I'm going to summon spiders or summon monsters rather than use this bird eater egg, because the bird eater will be level 2 or 3 at most. And, well, we can summon ones that are significantly higher than that, so we're not going to do that. We'll give you back some of your money you gave us too, Doinor. Here, have 160 bucks. You can have back the gems too. We don't really need the gems. There you go. There you go. You're cool. Alright, we took that province. Let's go ahead and drop some watchmen here to get all that mapped out. We'll need this province, and then we have to do the same there. Could put a sawmill here, I guess. We can put a pub here. Where will you go next? I don't know. You avoided my mercenary guards, so I suspect you're a little nervous about taking losses. You'll come up here, but you'll need to take this province first, so I have some time. Let's double us all the way back to here. Alarin, this place is... It looks like it might have lower level units around here. Better suited for someone else. So I'm just going to explore with you here for a round. Grim. 52%, we'll leave that there, and we'll come up here instead with you. Yeah, you can kill those orcs without too much trouble. Skeeter, how's your equipment holding up? Equipment is still good. Let's have you fight some... demons. At home, we'll build the Herbalist Guild, because we can. We arguably get 1 more gold per swamp province, and we have a few of those, so that might be somewhat helpful. I should go back to the main menu to make sure the game is saved. And... that's... wait. That's interesting. Why are you going here first? Why are you doing that? Is it because of the stable? The stable lets you move 2 spaces instead of 1. But wouldn't it be faster for you to just... you have to go here first, and then you move 1, 2. But wouldn't it be faster for you to go 1, 2? I don't understand. Alright, well, we'll let you do it anyway. You should know best. Do we have any rituals we can cast? That I would benefit from. It's a better way of phrasing that. And no, we do not. Okay. Well, then, let's end the turn. Leo Skeeter has approached the deserted ruins of a city of the ancients. You know the drill. Imps and spawn. Skeeter says the forces are pretty much equal? The forces aren't equal. You're going to annihilate this group. I should have used the elven bow for this battle, not the crossbow. But it's too late now. You'll still annihilate them. Yep, my warriors can just stay there at the moment. Here we go. We can heal here. Yep, piece of cake. No issues at all. Helps my swordsmen are very strong. +1 health for Skeeter. We'll get a point in reaction. +1 initiative, +1 range defense, and +1 resist. Cure wounds and haste garbage. While exploring the province of Prince's Vale, Alarin found a burial vault. Oh, this is too strong for him. The hero Alarin approaches a gloomy tomb. The ancient unrelenting evil inside poisons the air. 16 enemies: bone spearman, skeleton, zombie, mummy, ghoul, ghost, death-touched, vampire, Dracolich. I've seen a Dracolich once in a multiplayer game I played, and it was awful. It's a very powerful creature. Alarin cannot beat this group. We can scout it, though. Let's scout it really quick. 1 death-touched? Basically, we can ignore everything except the Dracolich in terms of difficulty. Although the Death Touch will be annoying because it will get off its summon, its spell. We don't have any bashes with us, or I might be tempted to give it a try. But we will retreat. I need at least 1 bash to instantly kill the Death Touch, and I have to look at the Dracolich to see what it's capable of. Everything else can't reach us on the first round. But we can't do this battle. Not without, I think, significant losses. Due, in fact, to the Death-Touched poisoning my army and killing all my tier 1s. And I just won't have that happen. We retreat. Thank you for your generous gift, Lotaeri. I accept it as a token of peace and friendship. Your spies report that lightning has struck a boulder in the province of Sleeping Forest, causing it to split in two and reveal a small gold vein. Set up a gold mining operation, $70. Your soldiers have worked the whole boulder and mined 164 gold. Excellent. Lower to the Treasury. Okay. Doing a bit better on the money. Vianta didn't attack me at all. She just fled. I don't even see where she went. She's just not on the board at all any longer. I wonder where she were. She must have gone up north. Or she tried fighting something and lost her hero because of it. We're going to go down now and take... Actually, it should be this province we take. We can leave more... another Slinger Guard here to look around and explore more of the place. And then we have the option of whether or not we want to conquer Vianta. We'll have to explore up here to kill Dorna. We can do that with other units. I think we'll be doing it that right after we take this province from her. I'm going to keep exploring. Moving over there. Skirud. You are here to kill... You just killed some things. Let's kill more things. Let's kill some Death Servants. By the way, how much is it to hire a 5th hero? We have half the gems for that, and nowhere near the money. 45,000 gold? It's basically a 4-hero game. Alright, well, we want more buildings, so let's build more buildings. I guess we should begin upgrading our sawmills to elven sawmills. What's that take? $100 only, just wood. We'll earn 10 more income and 2 gems per turn. Absolutely begin doing that everywhere. Okay, and at home? Let's take 3% more gold of what's available, is what that says. We're making 243. I would expect that maybe to go up to... What is that? Not quite 50 gold. So 290, so maybe if I'm lucky. 263. Not a very big increase. I guess, okay, that was needed to unlock the treasury. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing what it does. You guys have told me what it does, but I want to see it. So we will aim for the treasury next. Hero Valor has entered the province of Pale Moon Steppes and proceeds to slaughter the guard's guard that's there. Everyone stays where they are, including me on the hill. Including me on the hill. Or Valnar on the hill, not me. I'm not in this game. I am in this game. I'm a slinger, though. Oh, you brave crosswoman. Decided to put yourself on the hill for some reason. I think because he actually wanted to shoot us.
Oh. Oh.
So, when this happens to me, when I learn that an AI is powerful enough to destroy my guards easily, or the guards are fleeing, I just begin firing all the guards I own. I'd rather not feed the AI more experience and money, and so I just take them out of all the provinces and just let them conquer them at that point. I'm surprised the AI does... Well, I guess the AI just wants to try to see if it can kill me with anything, but this is the worst army to use against an all-ranged army. I guess this might be one of the few instances where the AI not moving up would be a good thing. It would force me to move my arm, to position my army slightly differently. Although we could... Actually, I don't really have to worry that much anyway. I would just rearrange my army so that my longest range units are in the front. So I could easily reach into the enemy's ranks and just kill them. And they still wouldn't be able to reach me fast enough to stop me. So I guess what I'm saying is it doesn't matter. Black Knight, Bone Spearman, Skeered says the enemy stands no chance. That will be true. Now more than before. Let's do this. And we don't want to really be near... Well, do we? We might want to be near it so we can kill it quickly. He's going to probably move up a hair's breadth, though, to start. So we'll do something like this. And he did. All right, we start shooting him. He will die next turn. Oh, you really want to hurt something. We get a longsword from this battle? Interesting. 46 bucks and 13 gems. Our healer can gain a stamina. Garbage. 190 bucks and 16 gems. Some ancient ruins for Alarin. Ikurai, Luminary, and a Stalker. That's a better army for someone else to fight. We'll just retreat. Hunters in the province of Dragon's Banks have found a lake. Blue swans build their nests on its shores. These rare birds are valued very highly, since their feathers have magical properties and their meat is thought to be refined delicacy. Let the villagers breed the birds. It's not an easy task to look after bluish swans. No wonder the locals failed at it. The villagers only scare the birds away. What a pity. There's not enough sale. Think about it. There's an influx of traders in the province of Sleeping Forest, and massive sales are coming. According to a tradition, much of the trade income makes its way to the Treasury eventually in the forms of bribes and presents. What are your orders? We won't break our old traditions. The sales are successful, and thanks to numerous bribes and gifts, your income is to be 80 gold. Oh, I think that's like the lowest I've ever seen so far, but that's a paltry sum compared to what I normally get from that, which is like 600 or 500 gold. All right, then. So we build a more... Well, we put Watchmen here, which didn't quite explore all of it. We have this little bit down here to still explore, which means we have to take the free settlement here then. That stinks. Okay. So I'm going to drop this guard and put a different guard here, a stronger guard. I'll build a pub here. And we're going to attack this province next then. Ugh. The things I do for metals. Let's also build an elven sawmill somewhere. Rituals should be cast if I have any available that I want to cast, and I do not. Keep exploring this province. Alarin will eventually get it to grow. Grimm's, yep, is heading up. Or maybe we have him stay here now and explore a little bit. Let this place grow a little bit more. Skeeter, you probably should repair your equipment. It's becoming damaged. So let's send you back here to do that. Haven't built anything in our domain. Let's wait around and we'll build next turn. The hero Valor has entered the province of Holmes Ridge. A band of local militia is advancing his direction. Oh, nice! They're not going to withdraw, huh? Let's just beat him up then. Oh! Looks like Vianta tried to take this place out and could not do so. Because this guy's still wounded.
Oh!
I'm surprised it takes more than one hit to kill these guys. Good for them. Poor AI doesn't have a chance.
Oh! Oh!
Two range defense or one more range defense? Let's get two range defense on this cat. on this guy. The province of Wild... Oh, Vianta is still walking around. Funds for Wild Field has been invaded by the party of ruler Vianta. 11 enemies. He'll regret this. No way. Vianta's army easily beat that group. The enemies started to besiege fortification in the province of Wildfield. No problem. We'll send them packing. And the commander's also here, attacking a different province. I'll destroy him. No way. Vianta beat my group of rangers off. He's going to pay for this. Continue exploring. While exploring the province of Princess Vale, Alarin founded a banned temple. Examine it. Can we win? While searching for treasures, the hero Alarin has approached an ancient temple. This old shrine only seemed abandoned from afar. Its guards have noticed the uninvited guests are preparing for battle. 10 enemies. Halfling, mule, halfling... Oh, this is the Fellowship of the Ring. Do we do this battle? Can I beat the white mage becomes the question. I think we can. Let's attack. Oh, I'm so excited to show you guys this enemy army. It's pretty amazing. I love what they did here. Okay, let's start. So, we have 4 halflings. I guess this is Frodo, Samwise, Pippin and Merry, Aragorn, Legolas, Gimli, the mule, Bill. We have Boromir and Gandalf. This is amazing. I've always loved seeing this group. And they're super high level also, level 23. In fact, I guess we might lose someone to this wind elf. Anyway, the white mage is by far what I'm most worried about. He has a spell. Let's see. Resurrection. This is it. Summon Living Armor spell. This unit can cast the Living Armor spell, summoning Living Armor to the addition tile. It consumes 6 ammo, but this thing I think is like invulnerable. I'm unable to do anything to it when it's summoned. So we need to stop him from summoning that. So let's go ahead and web him. Oh, and we web him for only 1 turn. Uh-oh. I wasn't expecting that. Honestly, I was expecting to keep him webbed for far longer than that. I guess I don't really care about the eagle very much. I mean, it is America. I don't want to really lose America, but in the end, we can. I don't know what that was, but that really hurt. He hurt himself with that spell, too. What was that? White. It must have been white. Dealing damage and healing friendly units. I don't think he really needed to do that. But I'm glad he did. Now it's time for Supreme Power. And we can get my mage into the area of effect. So let's do that, too. Deo gratias. So I guess you should actually attack through the loop. Down goes Boromir. Not the first to fall this time, though. Ooh, look at them go for you, Sasha D. They really don't like you as a spider, huh? Well, we can just pull you back and heal you here. Oh, we could get back our America if I really wanted it. Maybe I do want to do that. Where is it? Let's see how this works. So let's use Resurrection here. There's something not right about a giant eagle attacking Gandalf. As for poor Aragorn, he's now killed. Not looking good for the Fellowship. Not looking good for the Fellowship at all. Nice. $911 for that battle. Dollars? Gold coins? 61 gems? First time I think I actually beat this group? No, I think I've done so in the past. This is the first time on screen I've done it. It is plus 1 hit points. Okay, so once you reach level 20, you've got all the upgrades I guess you're going to get. Maybe there's like 1 or 2 more waiting for you, but our health is already, I guess, max, so we gain now just plus 1 hit point. I guess we got concentration. I wouldn't mind. Oh, scouting could also give us, though, the raise false alarm. Let's take scouting up a rank. 3 morale for you, or 2 hit points. I think we want the 2 hit points. Energy control. Defense. Hit points. Crushing blow, which will let him move into a spot after we've killed something in it. Is that right? No, I'm sorry. No. Special skill allowing the unit to perform a second melee attack per turn at the expense of some stamina. I mean, we really should choose this if we're using overwhelming power. Or supreme power. Let's choose crushing blow. Lowers resistance for 1 more turn. Magic. Actually, master. Garbage. Quicksand? What does this do? Reduces the speed of all creatures within 1 tile by 2. Enchanted Warrior loses 2 points of stamina each turn. Lasts 6 turns. Magic resistance and magic immunity offer no protection from this spell. Does not affect flying or hovering creatures. This would be a fantastic spell for our commander to make sure everything is slowed down to a crawl so it can't reach his army. We'll probably give it to him and drop mass healing. War brings only evil, Lotaeri. Just think how many lives were taken because of our hostility. Look what our possessions turned into. I offer you a chance to stop this horrible bloodshed and try once more to live together in peace and harmony. No, Vianta, I'm sorry, I refuse. A group of wandering monks has come to your castle. They say that High Priest commanded them to bring a gift to you as a champion against the forces of evil. Oh, bless the pilgrims. An epidemic of black pestilence has broken out in the province of Okeep. Many are dead, and many more may yet still die. Hire healers. Your healers have done everything in their power and have managed to prevent many deaths. The families of those who were saved are grateful for your help. Glory to our healers! Your castle is being visited by cripples and freaks who have heard of your kindness and generosity. They ask you to give them some gold and accommodations for food. Yeah, provide them what they want. Supplicants are extremely happy to receive such extraordinary generous help from you. I like using my power to do good. Good for Vianta, by the way. I like that. She conquered some of my lands. She's seizing one of my provinces. She's like, let's stop. Like, don't make me do this. Well, Vianta, unfortunately for you, the only reason I didn't attack your castle is because I wanted to explore more of the province around here. And now that this is on the map, I have no reason why I can't just immediately begin attacking you. Pub. Tavern. Alarin can come down here and break the siege. How is your unit, Alarin? Slightly wounded. I think we will use a Chalice of Life. Grim. I guess we'll keep exploring there. Skeeter. Holy crap, look how expensive it is to repair his gear, but we're repairing it. So I shouldn't have done that. I should have gotten rid of everything I don't need, which is most of this. Don't need a haste. Don't need a cure wounds. We're probably not going to reach a level such that most of these spells are going to be used. We got a great sword, by the way, from those monks. It's almost the same as our Mastered Sword, only it's Hunter of Demons +3. It's the Precise Strike +3. We're not going to get a chance to use most of this. In fact, I know we're not. What does it matter? I'm going to keep this stuff anyway. Word of Ice, I don't want it. Alright, we have enough money. Let's buy the Treasury now. And what did that do for me? Oh, okay. We have a secondary treasure chest now for stuff. So I could put, like, all these scrolls I find really annoying that I have them because I'm collecting them, but I don't want to look at them because I don't want to clear the inventory. Put all of them over here, and then I don't have to worry about them at all. It's like they don't exist. But they do, which is the best thing for me. Because you have no... So, in real life, everyone, I am not a neat freak, but I like being clean, and I like having everything organized. I've actually spent the past week doing a lot of spring cleaning. Everything's been vacuumed, swept, shelves have been dusted, clothes moved upstairs and downstairs depending upon the season. Car was vacuumed and cleaned out, washed as well. Put the washing machine through a cleanse cycle and cleaned the tub of it and stuff like that. I'm very proactive when it comes to making sure my house is very neat and clean. Bathroom got scrubbed, tub got scrubbed down, sink got cleaned. Yep. I'm very, very, very clean. And so, if you see me play any video games that have inventory, you know that I spend a lot of time trying to keep that organized and not bring garbage with me because I don't want clutter. And so this is really annoying when I have all these scrolls that I'm holding on to in case I might use them later, combined with all the other equipment. I mean, the scrolls should be in their own spot. They're a scroll. They don't take up a huge amount of space, not compared to suit of armor. Maybe they do, because they're enchanted, so they have to be put in, like, magically locked or in protected chests. But, in any case, this is so nice to be able to split my inventory now in such a way. You don't need any troops, but you could use a spell scroll, Skeeter. So let's give you a web. How many gargoyles is there? We don't know. Oh! But I do know that you don't need the mithril arrows anymore. Because these are elven arrows, and they are basically the same. Only they add one precise shot. And they'll part of the set, which is, I want to say they'll link, but that's not quite correct either. But that completes the elven set. So we want that. And I guess you're here to kill some gargoyles. Valor. No, that is not Vianata's, Tim, by the way. That would have been embarrassing. He's going over here instead to conquer Vianta. That was embarrassing. I thought that was Vianata's castle. With that now, we're going to attack in the right spot. All right, everyone else is doing the thing I want them to do. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Here, Alarin has entered the province of Wild Field. A party belonging to the ruler Vianata is besieging the fortifications in these lands. Having noticed our army approaching, the besiegers turn to face it. The hero Targ commands the enemy army. Let's attack. And I think I just took scouting up a rank, so we can lower these people's stamina as well. And I don't see why we wouldn't do that. Someone has to not get this spell. It's going to be you, little healer. And let's start. Absolutely, thanks to his scouting ability, Lauren can carry out sabotage at enemy camp. Let's raise a false alarm. Alright, and we start with a supreme power this time. Deo gratia. Remember, Tim, your army has increased damage, but not increased defense. Or life, for that matter.
Oh!
Actually, I think you just lost your mage with a charge. I don't know if they'll charge him. Yeah, so these guys' stamina is actually, movement, some of them at least, is reduced. Sasha D, what the heck, you're tanking a second time for us. I mean, I'm appreciative of that, but I didn't really want you to do that. I'm gonna shuffle you. I'm not gonna web, I'm just gonna pull her back and heal her. We don't really need crushing blow here either. I don't want anyone getting sniped, so I'm gonna use that shot.
Oh.
And why not? We'll web him. Oh, for 3 turns. Well, that's a shame. Could have made it a much more interesting battle. Good God, 41 damage with Crushing Blow. Amazing.
Oh. Oh.
Don't need to put anything else on the battlefield.
Oh.
Who gets the kill? Sasha D, I'd love you to get it to as vengeance, but he's breaking out of this turn, so... There we go. Good job, Balarin. Trimus can get Shield Bash. I think maybe +2 range defense, Oolupsi. The hero Valor has entered the province of Iragnar. These lands belong to the ruler of Vianta. The province guard is blocking your party's path. It's the adventurers group. We can totally kill the adventurers. Oh my god, we're on hills. This is amazing. I'm going to swap myself this time, though. Which means I should probably swap my healer, too. Let's do this and start. We can kill the elf first. We're killing the elf first. Good God. It's amazing! Alright, and nothing else for me really to do. I tell you, we still have this unit to move. Why not? Let's put Word of Life on him. Those two are doing what the whole army should have done and just fled. You guys aren't winning. You're not gonna do anything to me at all. But die as you try to reach my lines. I'm so sorry. You sticking around, Mr. Orc? Or are you gonna run? You're sticking around. Good for you. Thanks for the free money, Vianta. +1 range attack. You have a medal. You don't get that one. Practically the whole province of Iragnar is now under your dominion, but most of the people have taken shelter in the local fortress. What are your orders? Begin a siege. 3 gargoyles. Yeah, we can beat 3 gargoyles. Let's attack. Might lose a unit to this, though. In particular, me. I might die here. Or our healer dies. Let's see. Going after the slinger, I see, to start. Everyone else stays put. This is probably going to heal itself, is my guess. Oh, no. It's going to just attack. Good job, guys. +1 magic. We'll give him plus marksmanship too. We'll work on that +1 range since he's using the crossbow so often. Anti-magic. Increases the resistance of the target by 10. The target receives spell immunity. Lasts 5 turns. It no, it was a different spell we had, which silenced the enemies that we were fighting to prevent them from casting mass suicide. If I recall correctly. It's a decent spell. We'll take that. 7% explored. An epidemic of black pestilence has broken out in the province of Owl Oakwood. Many are dead and many more die. What are your orders? Hire healers. Glory to our healers. Go back to the main menu because so far the game hasn't crashed. Valor, you are now sieging Vianta's capital. I will be very surprised if she doesn't rush back here now. We put some guards here. So we'll put down some mercs. And I don't need other guards here, Tim. The only reason you put guards in a fort is because you think it's going to come under siege and you won't get back in time, and you think that you might be able to kill something in the enemy unit's army. Speaking of that, by the way, we have a bunch of absolute trash we do not need. So I'm going to destroy the tavern here. Put a storehouse here. Lauren can explore, and we can leave behind the quicksand scroll. I forgot we have summoned Rat Swarm. We want to give that spell to you. You know what? We're not going to use this. We want to, at least I don't think I am. We want to give that spell to you. So I need a library here too. So let's destroy the mill. And put a library here. And I guess I don't really need either of these any longer, do I? That's such a shame. I would love to be able to cast buffs on my creatures to make them stronger, but we have a best buff with Supreme Power, so at the very least we don't need natural weapon. We'll take someone Rat Swarm instead. Yep, you hang out over here, Alarin, to deal with, because we want to deal with Dariel soon enough. Grim, you're no longer needed to explore that province. We send you over to one of these easier ones. Oh, you'll have to kill a bunch of gargoyles. Your army might not like it, though, but you should. Skirud, repair your equipment again. I really should have used the fire arrows in that fight, but it's too late. Nothing else here. I guess we can have you come out here. Do you have any scouting? You do not. Then we'll just have you scout in here. You did get a tier 2 spell, though. Is there a tier 2 spell we want you to have? I guess we can give you sleep. Or do you want one of these spells, Tim? We'll give you Stone Crust. Okay, end the turn. Actually, rituals first. Summon Nature Self a cooldown, but I have not any free slots for that. Okay, we're good. Are you good? Did you build? You didn't build a building. Always build buildings. So we will take the winery to upgrade mills to breweries. While exploring the province of Natazir, Skirud found a silver mine. Let's examine it. The hero Skirud has found an old silver mine, but it already belongs to someone, judging by the knocking noises of pickaxes coming from inside and the unfriendly guards at the entrance. It's orcs. 4 orcs. Oh, yeah, we can beat 4 orcs. Let's go. I hate those girls. Most we're going to start by killing them. I did put them all together, so I deserve that, but it's okay. We're gonna be okay. It's over. It's just you left, sir. Hero Larid has returned from his trip. He didn't find anything unusual, but he managed to explore 13% of the land in the province of Wildfield. Continue exploring. 1 turn it took to break the walls down. The hero of Valor is besieging the enemy fortifications in the province of Iragadar. The wall has a wide enough breach to launch an assault, but some fortifications are still intact, which could increase our losses during an assault. I think we'll wait 1 more turn in case there's a battle tower here, because I think this will help us break it down. Continue the siege. As for winemaker, the province of Eagle Pass has produced a new magnificent wine, which he calls America. This allowed you to make 56 gold more during the last fair. Let's reward him. He'll earn $6. Sorry, we'll earn $6. Deputy of the Ush Plains province informs you that a statue of an ancient god of luck has appeared in the middle of the city square overnight. This is a very good sign, and the people of the province are celebrating and enjoying themselves. Break the statue! Deputy of the province of Standing Stones province has been proven guilty of especially extravagant bribery. This is a good opportunity to arrange a demonstration to teach the other corrupted officials a lesson. The deputy begs you to have mercy on him. Cross his heart that he took the bribes to support his family and swears by the gods he won't do it anymore. Impale the scum. brigands in the province of Sleeping Forest have carried out a daring robbery on a tax collector carrying gold to the Treasury. Having easily killed the escort, the robbers have taken everything of value and returned to their secret lair. The damage has cost you 271 gold. Assign more guards to the tax collectors. What the heck? So there's something... We gotta go back to our starting provinces to explore them, apparently. What the heck? Alright, Grim. Well, we're over here now, so we'll fight some gargoyles while we're here. Skirud can repair his equipment. I think we'll try using this combination for a little bit, even though it's not as powerful. And Skirud, I'm going to send you back from the front line, because I don't actually want you dying up there. I don't want to cast Fair Wind. That's going to be used next turn on Valor. Get him up here to help us fight Dariel. And sure enough, Vianta's other hero is gone. He's probably coming back here as fast as he can. It was the commander. We'll see if he's able to break the siege. Alar in this place doesn't need you exploring it anymore. There's battle mages in the tower. No. We'll send you up here. Get ready for Dariel. Knight to exchange blows. Gifts of Earth should be off cooldown now. And it is, but it's still affecting Ritual. And will be for one more turn. Is there any other place? Oh! Let's put in Great Oakwood. They're straight earning 37 bucks and 11 gems. Okay, and we end the turn. No, we don't. We didn't build anything in our... Where did we not build things? We didn't build anything. We didn't build any structures in our provinces. Let's upgrade to Elven Sawmills. And that's good. The Eador Grim has approached a half-destroyed ancient tower. The inhabitants of the old Citadel have noticed them, preparing for battle. 3 gargoyles. Grim can say it's easy win. I believe him. I hope we can keep our elves alive, though. Oh. Well, let's see if we don't have to kill one right out, and we're not. We need some help to do that. Bad choice of tactical targets, gargoyles. You had chance to kill an elf. A stamina mass curse spell. 202 bucks, 17 gems. Here Valor is besieging enemy fortifications in the province of Eregnar. All walls and towers are completely destroyed, and your units are eager to get into action. Assault! Let's do it! Alright, tier 2 units here. Horsemen, actually. Thankfully, this wall will delay them from reaching my lines. Not that it will matter overly much.
Oh!
Guys up.
Oh.
And I'm going to web that guy. All right. We killed the horseman. Stepped outside. Crossbowmen, who are still inside. And it's over. Good work, Valor. +1 hit point for himself. It is +1 hit points. Okay. That's going to be either this Discipline 4. It's going to be... If that does, let's get Discipline 4 for +2 hit points to the army. The ruler of Vianta has been defeated and banished from the Shard. Good news. Your spies report that some commoner in the province of Dragonbanks has found some magic jewelry and is now keeping it in his home. According to the law, everything found on your land is your property. Let him keep his trinket. Alright. With that done, we now need to defeat Dario, which will happen very soon. Let's first build... we're going to war with him right away, actually. Right? We don't have a real choice. We don't need anything else here. Valor. Valor is... I don't know if he's the strongest hero anymore. Do we send him back up here to join the battle with Alarin? I think we do. I don't see anything held by him down here, so we should rush him back up. So let's do that. Oh, right. Vianta, though, cut us off, so we have to siege in a fortification. That's annoying. Good for you, Vianta, making this annoying for me. Can you reach here in one turn? Neither of them can. Okay. Then, Alarin, you're going to be the one who probably will be engaging first. Grim, why don't you fight some more gargoyles? Skirod, yep, you're heading back from the front. Actually, Skirod, we can just send you here. I don't want to use Fair Wind. But you know what? We have to. Let's use Fair Wind now. Get Valor up here. And as for structures, we'll upgrade a tavern here. Build another elven sawmill. And at home, we'll build that mail maker. And that is good, I think. Here Valor has entered the province of Ancient Woods. These lands once belonged to a great lord, but now a group of former guards rules here. The following units are spotted amongst the enemies. Spearman, Bowman, Berserker. Oh, this is the mercenary group. I wonder if... I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm guessing that either Vianta just unlocked it, or she was able to purchase this from us without a battle. Let's attack. No, she did fight here. Okay, so she had just unlocked this group. Let's go. Cavalryman's the most dangerous. Let's kill him first if we can. One, two, three. Uh-oh. That's going to be really awkward. Can we kill this guy next? I really have to move this guy out so I can move this guy up and have him also fire on enemies. And I think that will be good. Alright. No problem. Didn't take any losses. We should hit the front ones to start. Good job.
Oh.
And it is over.
Oh.
Good. Didn't take any losses. Oh, what is this? Reload. The unit is taught to cast Reload spell, restoring 1 ammo to friendly mechanical unit. Nice! Let's give him that. I guess a range defense for you? Hit point. You have one of those medals? Nope, don't need another one. Let's give you 2 more range defense. 3 gargoyles. Grim has fought 3 gargoyles before and been victorious. Let's see if he does so again. That was a more annoying movement on the gargoyle's point. Good for them. And Tim, they have flying. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. They can kill one of your elves, so we need to block that. He's gonna heal. Good, good. Do that. Good job, guys. Let's give you +2 more morale. Centaur's bow. Another bow. 249 bucks, 21 gems. Continue exploring, 8%. There are only 2 of us left on this shard, Lotaeri. It seems we have no other choice but to start a war. May fate be fair, and give victory to the one who is worthy of it. Reports report that lightning has struck a boulder in the province of Sunrise Country, causing it to split in 2 and reveal a small gold vein. I'll send a golem. The mages and the golem go to the boulder and start working. The golem's superhuman strength allows it to grind virtually the whole boulder into dust and not miss any precious nuggets, digging up the whole vein. The mages mine 236 gold. Reward them for their good work. I'll think about that. Alright! This is it! It'll be time to go to war against Dariel. He's probably going to go here right away. Can I make it there? Not in one turn. What's here? Dwarves. That's a strong guard. I'll be curious if he actually does siege it. In the meantime, we'll begin attacking him. Valor, you will begin moving up in this direction. Alaran leads the charge. And I will need music for him, and I think I've got some. Skirud. You can probably kill these Tomb Guardians, especially on the hill, so you'll attempt that. But if you're going to fight Tomb Guardians, we should have these ready. Grim, you can probably kill all of this. Let's fight some Lizardmen with you next. Rituals should be cast, if I have not cast any, and I have not. Are there any? Oh! Do we want to cast a spell on Dariel? I think we do. So, we could cast... Do I have any more blizzards? I do not. Darn it. I would need a tier 3 Sphere of Ice school unlocked first. Let's build a pharmacy then. Gets access to the Alchemist Guild for that, but it's going to be too late by the time I build it. He's going to be long gone. My plan was to root him here for a turn, conquer this province, then use the Plague spell to weaken everything in here and conquer this province, but that's not going to work out for us now. So we'll move here. And see if he replaces that guard with something stronger. Okay, so we've built structures. We did not build structures. So guess we'll upgrade to a brewery there. I just built a sawmill. We'll build an elven sawmill. That's Elven Gardens. We don't care about Elven Gardens. They don't give us any money. Who cares about gardens? No, don't give us anything. All right, so that's good. Let's end the turn. The hero Lauren has entered the province of Gloomy Thickets. These lands belong to the ruler Dariel. The local guards attempt to retreat without a fight. 14 of the light infantry guard are leaving. Well, I'll just let them leave. Hero Lauren has entered the province of Gloomy Thickets. These lands belong to the ruler Dariel still. The enemy's hero Linter blocks your party. This is a scout. Let's attack him. Actually, let's scout first. What is he? Ranger, level 17. Good. It'll be an interesting. Oh, I'm playing music, and darn it, I can't turn the music off. Well, maybe it won't be bad if I play music over this current music. Ranger, 2 healers, spearman, bowman, slinger, guardsman, ballista, and a horseman. Dude, we're gonna win this battle, unless the ranger has something really sneaky up his sleeves. Let's attack. You can still hear that music in the background, but we're gonna go with this anyway. All right, so I'm set. Actually, let's do this. And I think this is good. Yeah, I can't lower the music here. let's go ahead and start. We absolutely raised the false alarm. Yeah, it's not gonna work because the bad boost is already planned. Forget it then. That's a shame. Let's take a look at him then. 14 range attack, very nice on him. So he is dangerous. 14 arrows, so he does 14 range damage with 4 extra, I think, magic damage, or 4 this is considered magical. He's a blacksmith. He has undead summoning 3. So we should expect ghouls. He has sabotage, but we ambushed him, so he doesn't get a chance to use it. I'm not going to root him in place. I'm not going to web him. I think we'll start with the summon wasp swarm though. To take away all his range damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I can't move you up. Oh, I should look at this army, by the way. How high level is this? I haven't really done that with our enemies before. His whole army has died at least once, it looks like. We'll give him bad news about what we're capable of next turn. That's good for a start. Triple blade. Wouldn't have saved our elf anyway, if we cast overwhelming power. Or supreme power. I keep calling overwhelming power. It's not called that. We can heal America. And begin pelting him. Good God, that was amazing. Tier 4 spell, baby. Let's see your tier 1s do something to me now. You kept giving me too many gems. Kept giving me too many gems. You should have just given me a handful of... I wasn't going to attack you. I'm so sorry. Ah, the glorious sounds of enemies being slaughtered. Alright, well done, team. Well, though we did lose our level 3 elf in the process. The hero Skeeter approaches an ancient crypt. It looks like a burial vault, no one cares. It's 3 enemies, Bone Spear and Mummy and a Reaper. We've killed this before. I did not. I did switch to your crossbow. Come at me, bros. We can't reach them. Okay, whatever. Let's use a haste spell. That's not going to matter, Tim. There we go. Oh, we don't have any terrain knowledge with you. Didn't matter in the end anyway. Swordsman C. Give you a resistance. Some okay spells. 163 bucks. 5 lizardmen. Hero Grim has approached. I have destroyed ancient tower. This is really easy, but we're here now, Grim, so we'll go ahead and kill them. We can hit you. It's gonna suck for you. I was dumb. Why'd I move the way I did? And I have to worry about him taking hit. Yep, and being focused on. job, Lost Fremen. Yes, I think that's you. Is that you? Forgotten Tom. Forgotten Tom. Let's move you back. How can I forget you? See, I forget you all the time. Let's use a heal spell. Nice. So we'll kill him. Stop shooting him! Poor horseman. Let's heal you again. Excellent work, team. A shaman in the province of Taneste has found some rare mushrooms in the local forest. Their extract increases one's magical potential significantly. Gathering such mushrooms will lead to significantly higher gem income from the province. However, the forest plot where the mushrooms grow is scheduled to be cleared soon. If you cut the trees down, the mushrooms will disappear too. But if you forbid the clearing, it will harm the gold income. What are your orders, Master? I need the gold more without the mushrooms. There's been an earthquake in the province of Wild Field. Many locals have been killed, and the damage caused by destruction costs you 117 gold. Provide aid to the victims. An epidemic of black pestilence have broken out in the province of hire healers, glory to our healers. Craftsmen in the province of Mushroom Eaters have invented a simple means of producing arcane amulets, enhancing male virility. This commodity is sought after highly, and the province's income is increased by 13. Rewarded craftsman, 100 minus 100 bucks. And we're near the end of the game, might as well farm all that delicious karma. Alright, we gotta clear all this out somehow. So we gotta find Duriel, where he's located, when he's not located in the immediate area. And then we need to clear the rest of this out if I want that metal. Let's also go back to the main menu. I'm going to be going back to the main menu now, I think every single turn. Hey guys, let's go ahead and read the comments I got on part 208. Lost Fremen starts us off with the enemy never stood a chance, especially with these spells. Rat Swarm again? I'm enjoying the high-level locations, like the double behemoths and the dragon. It's better for us to be overpowered than for the enemy to glitch their way into it. After such a difficult start to this shard, you deserve to put your feet up by the end. Nice work, Tim. Another one bites the dust. Dio gracias. Thank you, Lost Fremen. I'd rather there be no overpoweredness in the game, but at some point in a game like this, there's going to be a power differential. And yeah, I would agree that I'd rather us be overpowered by the locations that we did and loot we got and good choices that I made, which is all of them, than to say have the AI just give itself free levels and get powerful that way. I hated cheating also when I was using the cheat engine to try to balance things. I can't stand doing that because it feels so dirty to do that sort of thing. But, yeah, so far things are going rather well. I'm not envisioning there being any other issues for us going forward in this shard. We are most likely going to win without too much difficulty unless something really unexpected happens. Either some absolutely horrific event occurs that I've never seen before, or maybe Dariel's heroes are a little stronger than I thought they would be. Or Vianta comes up with some devious plan, but I'm not expecting either of those things to occur. Oodaloopsy says, boys are doing well and I got a big kill. Finally watched you take down a dragon. Awesome. No Fair Fight channel has a Darklands playthrough. I enjoy his videos and think you will too. Hey, Oodaloopsy. Glad to hear the boys are doing well. And yes, I definitely want to get more kills in with you. I like trying to get all the viewers to participate in the battles where possible. The issue with having you be a basilisk is that you start off so slow with only one movement. By the time you're engaging in the fight's probably already being decided by faster units. I'm glad you liked us taking down a dragon. I think this might be the second time I've taken down a dragon in the playlist, but it's been so long since I watched any of the parts before I began playing the game again. I can't remember if I actually did so earlier. As for No Fair Fight, yeah, I forgot all about that guy. He's been playing various games that I also played for some time. I remember trying to watch his Darkest Dungeon playthroughs, but he picked it up, but then he just dropped it. And he does it occasionally with some of his videos, but I'll gladly watch a Darklands playthrough of his. Especially because Darklands takes place in Germany, if I recall correctly. So it'd be very entertaining to listen to someone actually say the names of the cities and places as they're supposed to be pronounced. Adorkable says, hey Tim, I'd be happy to recommend a Battle Brother Let's Play for you. Not many people cover the game for a full campaign. Mostly they seem to play a few videos when a DLC comes out and then forget about it because it's very difficult. Colonel RPG is a cool series covering the last DLC release. And yes, Battle Brothers is a very low magic. Oh, is very low magic. Yeah, I've always liked the idea of the low magic worlds. They have to... They seem more realistic, which is one of the reasons why I like them so much. I think Darklands, their magic was effectively people throwing potions, if I recall correctly, for AoE or spell-like effects. Like putting people on fire, or slowing people down, and so on. The article continues with, there are some strange monsters running around, and ghouls and undead are a problem, but you don't have mages or clerics running around. There are totally monks and paladins to hire, but they are like the ones from our history. They can definitely pray to a god, not that it does a bit of good against a walking skeleton with a sword. Some of the enemies use magic-like abilities, but there are no fireballs or healing being thrown around. The closest your mercenary company gets to magic is a few events that can trigger if you hire cultists, and the grenades and firebombs you can buy if you go to a desert alchemist in the south. That sounds very similar then to Darklands, yep. In Darklands, though, I think prayers can be answered, if I recall correctly. And I think the final... Isn't like some of the final battles against demons or the like? I remember there being giant spiders. About, like, man-sized, daddy long legs, if I recall correctly, in the game. Very interesting world. I really, really like the Darklands world. It sounds like I would probably like Battle Brothers as well. Dorkable continues with, because to most people in the world, a small ceramic pot that explodes to a wave of fire is effectively magic. Yep, I would agree with that, yep. There are some demons in the game, but think less Redskin and Pitchfork and more weird gremlins that steal things and curse people because the lore is heavily influenced by Slavic myths. That sounds pretty much exactly like what I had read when I was a kid. My parents had a very creepy-looking fairy tale book based on Slavic folklore, and the elves and creatures in there looked very creepy, if I remember correctly. But I still liked reading as a kid. I guess that was my first exposure to horror when I was 8 years old. I think someone that I found out is doing a Let's Play on the new DLC is Martin Fenka, who also played the Eador Genesis game on the highest difficulty level for the base for Broken Masters. I'm sorry, not Eador Genesis, Eador Masters of the Broken World, and I had like watching him play that too. Dennis Mayak says 2740. Babies, yes. I ordered them back on the previous shard, but delivery got very delayed. Wow, we're finally killing behemoths and dragons. Awesome. I hope for some top-tier battles, but we probably won't see them until we get tier 4 troops. Oh, wow. That poor archer from another campaign died right at the end. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll talk about this in a few seconds. I had similar battles where my archer would shoot away all his ammo and has to run around battlefield with velocity enemies, trying to restore stamina before fighting in melee, and I would hit turn limit before I was ready to finish them. Yep. Man, that was so embarrassing. I thought that I thought the game was about to end. I think I got killed on the last turn. I think the game cheated, to be honest, and it just wanted me to die. There's my archer in the background there. But oh, that's always rough. That's really rough, especially in the multiplayer game because there's no reverting, so you just have to accept it. But that Astro Master in that multiplayer game is doing pretty well. He can afford to resurrect him and get an army back up in the in-game field again, which is what we're watching at the moment. What else do we have? Yes, so for the top tier battles, we probably really won't get into too many of them until we do unlock tier 4 units, or have a few more options for tier 3 units fully unlocked. Actually, do we? Have we finished all our tier 3 units? I don't think we have yet in the campaign. What I'm doing here in the background, playing this multiplayer game, is giving me lots of practice against high-tier units. Almost the entire map is now revealed by the 3 Astro Masters I'm playing here. And that would be a lot of fun, doing some battles I never thought I'd be able to actually accomplish with the heroes and spells at my disposal. This Astro Master we're watching at the moment, that Death Knight that she has, he's doing battles all by himself. And thanks to the way I leveled him, and one tier 4 spell, I can literally melt entire armies away pretty much instantly, and only have a small handful of enemies as they try to crawl towards him, burning up as they do so. It's fantastic. I love being so stupidly powerful in the game. Unfortunately, yes. But back to your statement. Yes, unfortunately, we probably won't see very many super high level battles until probably several shards from now, when we're finally have more stuff unlocked for us to be able to build. Bruno says, "Yeah, first dragon killed on recording. Now I get bragging rights." Yes. Okay, so all of you are telling me that yes, this does sound like this is the first dragon I actually managed to kill. I can tell you, by the way, that I tend to avoid dragons. They generally kill a unit of mine every single turn. I'm so surprised Magitats managed to actually survive that dragon hit. I thought for sure we were losing him when he moved up and fired directly at him. Holy crap. But that was great. That was great, all because of supreme power that let us get what we needed to defeat that dragon. Bruto says, "I love Darklands. You will love it, but it will steal hundreds of hours of your life. It's very old school, when devs would literally read history books about the 15th century Germany." Yeah, I really like watching Darklands be played. There's a handful of games, I know I've mentioned this in the past, where I really like watching them, but I don't think I'd have as much fun playing them. I'd probably find it too frustrating. So I prefer watching people who are good at the game, or even not, try out the game, and do well in it, as they learn from their mistakes, or just do well because they played the game before and won. And again, with Darklands, I love watching people play the game. Sasha D says, "A level 29 spider. Even Spider-Man should be scared this way home." I think if I should be afraid wherever he goes, if a level 29 spider's around. Holy crap. That's the power of high-level summoning an Arc Druid. So, which he's about to... Oh, that's right, yep, which I believe he did reach. So, another +4 to his summoning skill, just gifted to him. And I got a big comment from someone on a different video. Let's see if I can find him. Here he is. All right, let's see. Alright, so back on part 206, Law of Implication left me a comment, and I'd like to read it on screen, so here we go. He says, "I've finished the Eador New Horizons campaign on Skilled, the difficulty that you are playing on. It is really cool that you are continuing to play this. You're the only one on YouTube doing so. Lucid played for a while. He was trying one difficulty level up at Expert, but then gave up. Hey, Law of Implication. So first off, I think you mean competent, since I'm playing on competent, not skilled. Skilled, it's beginner, skilled, competent, expert. And at this point, I don't really remember what the other. I think it's what is it? Darn it! There's 3 more, but I only know of Overlord, Master, and Overlord. I think Overlord is the highest, Master is second highest, and there's one between Expert and Master, but I don't remember what it is. And yeah, I watched a handful of Lucid's videos when he had first started recording the game. That is an amazing bow. That's an amazing bow that I just got. This is when I got it. My goodness, so long ago. I'm so shocked to see that, because that will let my fallen hero really make up for that. And that was the reward for the encounter that he died in. So that's somewhat fitting that those good aligned people really did not want him getting it for some reason. It seemed like a holy artifact or something. I'm surprised he gave up, actually. I thought he was going to finish it. I think he restarted his campaign because he was doing so poorly originally. I think he had to get over the hump of not reloading because he wasn't doing so when he would make a mistake, and that would cost him shards. If I remember correctly, I didn't watch him when he redid the campaign, but I watched a few of his early videos. Someone should tell him that the game's been patched and that this glitch has been fixed. So, I'm assuming he stopped playing probably because of the same reason I stopped playing. Law of Implication continues, with elves have extremely good tier 1 units, but their higher level units are mostly trash, except for the guy at tier 3 that can summon. He's a sleeper in that he looks bad but is very good. Tier 2 elf archers are basically worse than tier 1 elves. If I go elves, I would combine tier 1 elves with tier 2 cavalry for sure. I think it's all dependent upon what you need. I can tell you that I don't like the tier 2 elf melee units. What they call shapeshifters. And it's not because they're necessarily bad. but because this is gonna sound kind of dumb, but I don't like what they shape change into. I tried the hippogriffs, and I don't. I'm glad for the free art, but I thought they were kind of silly looking. I don't like the tiger looking thing either. It's just nah. Those aren't my things. But I do like the pathfinders. It's all dependent upon what the enemy's magic resistance is, because their more powerful shot can do significant amounts of damage to a unit, especially if it doesn't have any significant magic resistance. It effectively makes them rangers, because they gain, again, enchanted damage in addition to their normal piercing damage. So I like them. I like both of them. But the tier 1 elves are also, they're very good. Fire damage over time, very good. And the range, if you go Path of Wind instead, again, very useful. Law of Implication continues. At this stage in the campaign, you by far want to go general, like you did, and you ideally want to ally with the Alkari. If you can do that, you basically win with their tier 2 summoners, and their tier 3, tier 4 units are amazing as well. Yeah, I like their tier 3 units, the Arisen champions, or just Arisen I think is what they're called. They get a free resurrection when they're killed, and they come back up at full life, and they're very powerful. They do good damage, they have Smite Evil, they're flying, they're amazing. I do really like them. And generally, if the Alkari are around me early, I will take them and try to complete their quest early as well. Just early Gates of Chaos, if you can destroy that gives you so much money. It's almost 1,000 gold for just a battle, and early on, when you're less than level 10, that can be an amazing amount of money. It will definitely pay for the resurrection of one of the heroes you send in there to do the battle, because I generally have to do it with 2. As for what I want to go with, I'm always going to mix it up, Law of Implication, because I want to show off different strategies with different types of heroes. And so that's why, if I go onto a shard, I'm going to probably be picking a hero based upon what the terrain type promises to be. With hills, you're going to see me mostly pick a starting scout, and I will go into the shard with scout stuff as well, like a bow and supplies to help a starting scout out. If it's swamps, I'll generally pick a mage, since I expect to get more starting gems, for example. Generals are very powerful, yes, again, very powerful. Although, if we go for a general, do we want to actually go with Alkari? They don't have too many range units, which is what the passes the general gains, if I recall correctly. I would imagine it would be the... well, they have flying, too, so they don't really benefit from the strategists dipping into the terrain knowledge. But the strategist gives them extra melee damage, which is what they would really benefit from. I guess it would depend. Law of Implication continues. I guess that's my way of saying that I would have to call it by ear, and I'd probably mix it up. So one time I go with general, and another time I go with the strategist to see how much of a difference it makes. Probably none in the grand scheme of things. Well, Implication continues with, you may want to consider being much, much, much more aggressive at killing the AI. Also, a second hero is basically just a negative. If you keep track of how many resources a second hero eats up versus what it does for you, it is pretty much never worth it. Eador is about your doom stack beating their doom stack. I literally attack the AI the moment I meet them 95% of the time at least. I'm forgetting that when I tried to hit level 10, but I believe that is before turn 30. Then I try to stack up on cavalry, which I beeline for. If there are any Alkari in sight, you can beat on the Demon Gate with the general with cavalry. Then you recruit tier 2 Alkari and go after the computer, or just go after them with cavalry if you see them early. So again, it all depends upon what opportunity presents itself. So for me, some of the shards that I've been on, I've been unable to really get past the tier 3 province guards. Like, we started playing again against Ohm. I couldn't get out of my starting shard. Sorry, my starting provinces. It was just too difficult. We were going to lose our hero and not make any progress. This sounds so loud to me. I'm going to lower my headset a little bit so I can actually hear myself talk. When it comes to being up a hero, I will, as you can see in this shard, I am totally going for it. I'm taking my time in so much that I'm eliminating like one after another, not declaring war on everyone. But yeah, the opportunity presented itself. We went after Lanashar. Right after that, I'm like, okay, we're stronger than the other AIs. as much as I really want to hang around and destroy all these locations to get loot and treasure, we gotta win the shard. That's the most important thing, and that's why you see me going after each of these heroes, as I'm doing. But I don't know if I agree, Love Implication. I like a second hero. If I get a second hero early, that he can make up the cost very quickly by clearing other locations, in addition to my other starting hero. More locations beaten means a significant amount of money being gathered, or helping your economy. More provinces falling help you out as well. High-level heroes can also give you other benefits to help your economy, depending upon what their passives are. It can give you more experienced troops, and different heroes can help fight against different types of things as well. So, like, a mage can defeat, like a necromancer can defeat things that a general can't easily beat. And a warrior can single-handedly destroy entire armies that a necromancer would struggle against. So it all depends upon, I guess, what you're looking for. In my case, again, I like having it in early second hero as quick as possible. Again, to help me clear locations, even to help me just explore, so I can find locations for my first hero to go and do. I'd be curious. I would be curious to watch someone play through the game with just one hero only. I guess you're also hoping in that case that you only are ever at war with one Astral Master at one time, because you're not going to be able to fight on two fronts. Be an interesting challenge mode, I think. Alright, well, Law of Implication continues. I also find it very helpful to eliminate difficulty enemy gods ASAP. Lanashar, I killed the same astral turn that I met him. Oh, wow. So I have a don't attack them until they attack me thing going on here. I can't remember, but I don't think the Astral Masters enjoy when you defeat other Astral Masters. But I can't remember. I guess it depends upon the Astral Master, that each individual Astral Master. But we will be destroying Lanashar. I just have to make up my mind if we're doing it next shard or not. If I don't do it next shard, it will be the one after that. I'm trying to make up my mind if I want to, assuming we win this shard, that we, do I want to go after the castle? Because we need that for tier 4 everything. Is that right? No, I'm sorry, tier 4 units. We need that for tier 4 units. So we're gonna want it, and I see it available. So do I want to waste a turn? It's not really wasting a turn, but do I want to eliminate Lanashar? I'm not sure. We will see. I'm sorry, I do, but do I want the castle first? Belt of the Barbarian guy I killed as soon as I was allowed to attack enemy shards. Then I killed the Cavalry God. Killing Lanashar saved me 2 wasted astral turns because it saved me from getting attacked by him on my shard. Nice. I like the battles on my shard as well. I think it's thematic for that to happen. So I don't mind recording it as well, as it were. I didn't expect him to attack me, so I don't know who's going to be attacking me yet. So it was kind of fun to see Lanashar actually show up and say, you're killing your units on your shard, or I'm doing it for you. I really liked that battle, and I took advantage of our terrain to great effect, I think, hitting him long before he was ready for me to show up on his front door. But yeah, don't worry, Law of Implication. We will be eliminating Lanashar. It's just a question of if it's next shard or the shard after that. One last thing, says Law of Implication. I always start shards by Astral, buying an elf, once an elf pops up for available, that is, and go Fire Path with him. That makes a huge difference on how well you can do it at the beginning. Then add a bit of gold income so that you have the Astral to afford it, to compensate for the elf's upkeep. I won the campaign on Astral turn 40 or so, I believe. Wow, well done, Law of Implication. Did you kill everyone? Or did you actually get all the keys of truth or something? I'll double check a screenshot I took with the exact turn when I get a chance. I did it by reconstructing the talisman and then killing a zillion demons on the next shard. Wow. I don't even know what you're talking about. So the only things I'm aware of, and I don't want to know, by the way, Law of Implication, so don't spoil it for me. But I'm aware of the Key of Truth a little bit now, and I'm aware about this like machine, because we're finding machine parts. So I'm aware of 2 ways to do it. It sounds like there might be another way to win the campaign. And finally, Law of Implication finishes with, and random thought, your general should mostly have a bunch of web spells in his spellbook. Then maybe a magic armor and a cure heal, not magic weapon. Oh, well, so as I explained in the past, I generally don't like taking more than one web. So when it comes to the way I play games, I often do not take the best things. Like I can pretty much figure out immediately what the best way is to assemble an army and what cards are better than other cards for card-based game. But I have a habit that in all the games I play, I generally don't do the most optimum thing, as I find it rather not boring. I guess I find it more entertaining for myself to win without using the best things, and to show other people that they don't need to do the best, they don't need to make the most optimum choices either, and that they can still win, even if they don't do so. This is why, for example, in the Underrail series, I didn't min-max my characters, I didn't use any online builds, and I chose feats that were fun or thematic, and I built my characters in such a way where that was the case. And in Eador Genesis, you see me coming up with strange, different types of heroes. I try mixing up different types of units, because I find it fun to do this, and to think about how I'll win the shard by using different types of choices, rather than just going down one path most of the time. Not that you're suggesting that I do that law of implication, but this explains why, for example, I don't take 5 webs on my general. And I'll choose magic weapon to see if, okay, does this help a lot? I'm not sure. So let's go ahead and give it a try and see if I like it or not. And it's okay. It does give us 2 more rounds on a single unit. It'd probably be better as a spell I give to a scout to make sure he doesn't run out of ammo. As what's happened to me now. More than once, I would like to not say, but that has been the case. So, probably not the best for the general, but I don't think it was well, I guess you could consider it a mistake. Web is a better spell, but I don't mind trying out some new things, so that's why you see me doing that sort of stuff. And I think that does it for the comments. All right, guys, thank you for leaving them, and I will hopefully hear from you all in the next one. Actually, one more thing before I leave, and just in advance, law of implication, what you're suggesting makes a lot of sense and is good advice for anyone playing the game, and I'm going to imagine most people will agree with you. And I don't want to sound like I am disagreeing, because I am not. Taking webs is generally a better idea than me taking magic weapon to give us a little more ammo left and increase the damage that my range units are doing. But there is another reason why I do these things, besides just trying to challenge myself to win these shards using a variety of different options. I find that I enjoy a series more when the person playing the game is struggling. If the person is just dominating everything thrown at him, I find it kind of boring to watch it. I already know how it's going to turn out. It'd be like someone recording an FPS and then editing out all their deaths so that there are none. I want to be surprised. I don't want to know going into a video what the result is going to be, and I want it to be entertaining to watch. In particular, I find certain things entertaining, and while what I'm about to say next is not true, I assume that everyone is just like me. That, as I just said, that's not true. Many people enjoy watching various games for all sorts of reasons. Here I am killing another dragon, and as you can see, by the way, from this fight, this is generally how I like killing dragons. An archer with a powerful bow. I forgot to hit double shot there. And there's a way I'm killing him, so now we're losing another unit. And then we double shot and kill it. There we go. That's how you kill dragons, by the way, and it is a great opportunity to say how wrong I am about double shot never being worth it. Double shot, and with a sniper with a fantastic bow, lets you annihilate enemies without having too much worry, too much concern. But in any case, so I'm not, for example, going to use an archer and then have him use a sword. Like, that's not what I'm going to do. But if the opportunity presents itself that I think I can win using less than optimum means without seriously handicapping myself, I'll do it. And I find it fun to watch this sort of thing. And that's why I don't take webs with every single unit. It's why, for example, you never saw me abusing the summon, summon spirit? Tier 1 spell that summons that one. You kill a corpse, it summons this spirit out of it that you can use to heal yourself, or I think inflict morale loss to an enemy or something to that effect. And I don't summon it because I know the AI will just mindlessly attack it, and that I can use that to my advantage because the AI will just attack it. And that lets me win quite a few battles that I would not normally be able to win. Like against giant slugs, that's a fantastic tactic. And I've seen all sorts of other people do it. But I don't want to do it. I think it's boring. And so that's why you don't see me do it. It's a mistake if you're just playing the game on your own. You should totally take advantage of whatever's in the game to your advantage to help you win, right? At the end of the day, the only thing that matters in a video game, I suppose, well, actually, that's not necessarily true. But if you want to win. And to do that, you use whatever's at your disposal to help you do that. Via units, abilities, or taking advantage of different gameplay mechanics to help you win battles that would otherwise be insurmountable, so that you get an early foothold and then steamroll your opponents. But I like being a little more challenged, and I think you guys like watching it also. And so that's why you see me making some of the choices that I make. God, I hope I did a good job explaining that law of implication. And now I'm done. All right, so thank you guys for, again, leaving those comments, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Take care, guys, and thanks for watching.